Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Z James. This is Z32 Workshop, and this is an unboxing event. I don't normally do this, but I figured I need to get some content out for you, and I wanted to show you what you guys have got, what I ordered, and what it's going to be for the future of my Nissan, my 300. Basically, with everything that's going on right now with the EPA doing a lot of stuff, cracking down, especially in California. I don't live there, but other people do. And that's starting to affect the aftermarket industry quite a bit. That being said, I wanted to make sure I could start sourcing some of these parts I need for my twin turbo swap in my car. Yes, you heard that correct, twin turbo swap. Hopefully in 2022, the process will begin. I've already started accumulating parts actually a while ago, and I'm still acquiring parts. Actually, I've got a super Excel sheet right now trying to price everything out and doing the cost-cutting things of what do I need in the car to make it run. I'm basically to the point now I want to get the engine in and I want to get going with it. Not this time around, but next spring when I can start working on the car, because I still need to buy a lot of stuff to redo. It's off behind you. I've got another I got a VG30DE TT sitting on an engine stand that needs to be basically gone through completely on everything. So, yeah, someone came through the door at the moment, but I need to know what I got to redo on it. So, that being said, I'm going to purchase some stuff that I wanted to have for the car beforehand. Ideally, what I wanted to have and buy is the best exhaust manifold I can get my hands a hold of. Right now, best I could tell is Mike Smith Performance, MSP. No longer available, hasn't made them for years. Last one I saw sold on eBay for $2,000 for exhaust manifolds. That's out of my budget. But I want better than factory. I could have taken factory ones and changed them and done them up. I decided not to do that. I still have them. They're on the engine. I haven't torn that engine apart yet. It's still sitting on the stand. But I was like, you know what? Let's go get, I won't say the next best, but what's available for me to go get. And it has been proven to do stuff. And that, my friends, is AMS parts, which is Absolute Motorsports out of Canada. They get trashed, I understand, completely by everyone for ripping stuff off from where else. But people got to realize that is manufacturing. It's terrible. Guys spend a lot of hard-earned time and sweat to make this available for our cars, but these guys rip stuff off. And I'm not helping this issue because I bought their stuff. I understand that, but at this point, I'm looking to be able to afford to go get them and buy them for the car, at least have them before the EPA decides you can't modify anything because they're reevaluating the rules, which I think is completely terrible. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. I'm already 3 minutes into this video and we haven't gotten to it. Just so you know, the box is already open, so unboxing is me checking just to make sure everything's there. But let's take a look at it. So, here we go. Down we go. Whoa! Z1 Motorsports. What's going on? As I open the box up, not too badly packed in my opinion. Oh, what's going on? The only issue that I am currently seeing in any of this is when you pull it out, and here's the box. I cut this open, this wasn't them, and it's the box they put stuff in. Now, here's my problem, and this is these gaskets, bent. Probably usable, to be honest with you, but really you don't want these grooves in this because it's going to give an exhaust leak. So even though they came with gaskets, those are kind of trashed. Now the ones that torqued me off, and I got to contact Z1 on this, is that. I don't know if you can see that. That is the exhaust gasket for the turbos, and they're garbage. Both of these, this one's severely bent, and this one is got a slight lean to it. I don't know if you guys can see that the same way. It's a packaging issue. I am sorely disappointed at this point. And Z1's never done me wrong on stuff, so I gotta give them a contact. What's going on? I have looks like a seal number date, 2021 for purchase. Let's take a look at these. Now, these are heavy, they're casts on them. Let's take a look. Let's see here. I am probably gonna have to have these things checked out for being true, just because everyone says to do that. True means make sure this is flat. These are AMS version 2s. As you can see, they actually do machine this out, get you access to this bolt for hardware, and get everything else flat. These are for the heat shields, and the turbo hangs off the backside on this. To be honest with you, looking at the quality, not bad. It will be interesting to take these off the factory ones and see how much these is opened inside. I've heard better things. This doesn't seem too bad. Could be, I might go in there, as you can see, I don't know if you can see this. See this lip right here? I might go in there and clean that out myself, just to get that a little better. You can see where they machine this out a little bit. I think it needs it a little bit more. The oval's starting to come out. This looks great. So that one doesn't look bad at all. These are gonna sit on the shelf until I can start doing everything for this project. But I wanted to get them out and just show them off to people. See what's going on, see what they like them. A lot of people give them grief, like I said, AMS for stealing people's designs. And that. See, this doesn't look, you can see that. Doesn't have any of the problems the other one does. And to be honest with you, this side looks great on this. They got a little bit of oil here. It'll be cleaned up, and you can see how they come in to machine this out so you can get a bolt in there. That's gonna be pretty tight. I'm assuming there's a short stud you gotta use to get that to work. Like I said, this is AMS version 2, so this has actually got either a casting number or a serial number on it, which is, boy, that's almost off. 100225 or 253. If you guys can see that there. So yeah, to be honest with you, they're not bad. I'll weigh these next time against the factory ones once I start doing stuff and putting them on. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed in the gaskets, because that stuff just eats money up. And this boxing is not the best. A little disappointed. And then the hardware here, because I'll have to clean my hands up, isn't, from what I've been told, isn't the best. To me, it looks somewhat tolerable. I'll take a look at it a little bit more later on. But basically it gives you studs, short ones, long ones, and bolts to put everything down. So that's the unboxing of AMS's exhaust manifolds. And to be honest with you, I am happy to have them. Let's get this light off so it's not crazy in everyone's face, including mine. But it is one of those, I'm excited to have them. They're not what I want, but they're what I can afford. And to be honest with you, sometimes in life, you get what you need. And right now, like this car, everyone I bought this car told me I should have twin turboed it right away when the motor, because I bought it. Story with this car is I bought it, 20 miles on the road, I chucked a rod. I went and said I got a junkyard motor from a J30 to put it in the car, and I wanted to enjoy it and drive it. And I did, because this car started life as an automatic, so it has been change the motor out and put in a manual transmission. And I might do a story of that next time to tell you my story of the car, of where we're at with it. Sort of in wiki style, but not as good because those guys are way better than me and they have way more production value. Because I like the story, my buddies helped me out, my family's helped me out doing stuff. But these are the parts I can get now, and I'll link them in the description below. I got these off of Z1 because they were massively cheaper than ones over Concept Z. I don't know if they realize, I mean, most people in the Z world and in general price shop around, because depending on the price, it does cost a lot. And when you're working on a performance car, you want to get your best things, and for safety stuff and everything else, you price shop where you can get to, because that's just smart as a shopper. And it helps everybody else out, because wherever it's cheaper here, that's your buy. So the reason why, like my conies in this car, in the last video I talked about, I got them from Tire Rack, and that wasn't because I don't like Z1 or Concept Z. They were just flat out cheaper, and you know, not by like $5. That's not worth the hassle. I would have bought them there. But when you start talking hundreds of dollars, and Tire Rack's a good place, I can't justify paying those guys that. But that's what you need to do for yourself on doing things. So like I said, this is an unboxing and me talking about other stuff. So yeah, if you guys got any comments or questions about these, hit me up, ask me something about them. A lot of people talk about AMS in their, just that they rip them off and their parts quality, because these, to be honest with you, these came probably from Japan somewhere, and not Japan, China, and got made. They are very, very similar to AVS manifolds that are being made now. I gotta believe they're the same manufacturer, they just stamped somebody else's name on it. But Mike Smith Performance ones are the ones I wanted, way expensive. Ash made some Ash Spec. They sold for like $700 on eBay last time, and I was trying to find flow numbers. That was the big thing. I tried finding flow numbers for this stuff, and there was a chart many, many years ago that I saw that AMS had, and everybody else that showed what these flowed for exhaust manifolds over the factory ones. And no one, I can't find it. I've asked, no one has any numbers. I'd love to see them. But I do know that the factory ones are pretty restrictive. So you do this doesn't make you horsepower. This helps you spool up faster and gets you more flow, so it's less restrictive. So just in general, the turbos should be more responsive with these on it. Because, you know, realistically, I'm not trying to make a ton of boost. I'm trying to get into the boost quickly to make things spool up fast. And that's what you really want, because that gets you the power. Instead of being peaky horsepower, you get more power across the band on it. I'm trying to think whether there's any other manifolds out there. So the stock, there's ported stock. People port their factory ones. Monzo made some. They're like a tubular stainless steel. They crack all the time from what I've seen, and do not flow anybody. They look pretty. Don't get me wrong, they look pretty. But pretty doesn't win you the race or have a good time with it, because they're a lot lighter. And then after that was AMS's first version, then AMS second, then there's AVS, which is the same thing, just something else. Then there's Ash Spec, which are the same as these from what I've been told for design. And then the ones after that are Mike Smith Performance. There was another one I found on the internet, but I think it was a custom one-off. I can't think of the gentleman's name, and his stuff did pretty gosh darn well. Yeah, from what I could tell. And he was actually doing testing, but he never shared his numbers or showed anything. I found him in TwinTurbo.net talking about his stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. So that does it for this video. Like I said, it's an unboxing per se, and I'll do another unboxing because, to be honest with you, I'm getting another set of test pipes for this car. Ooh, I shouldn't say test pipes, but another set of piece of exhaust that's on back order. It's going to take like 2 months to get, because it is stainless steel resonated, a tapered 3-inch to 2.5-inch, because I've got 3-inch dumps I'm putting downpipes on my car. Anyway, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Z James. Please enjoy all the content I made here, and hopefully it is helpful and educational for you working on your project. Okay, take care.